And for some reason I get a political feel. VH Sample, welcome in for the first time. A lot of first timers, a lot of long termers. I like this mix. Now, Freak Show, can you understand? Okay, but not well known. He would disagree with you. Can you understand that? The uncle that is wealthy, he would disagree with you. That checks out. Okay. I feel like your uncle's more well known than what you actually think. He's famous in his own mind. And also the country club. The country club. Okay. But not in reality. I feel like within that circle, your uncle is. And yes, wealthy. I want to say, you know you've been left something there. Just be prepared to have competition with that uncle's children. I feel like you've shown that uncle respect. I'm also picking up misadventure with a Ouija board. Misadventure with a Ouija board. I don't advocate their use, by the way. I'm anti-Ouija board. Okay. I do feel like the uncle is involved in political stuff. What deck is this? Yes, Pinkamena. It is Tarot of Dreams, Ciro Marcinetti artwork. Okay, can you understand something happening the last time you used it? I feel like it was almost like a gust of wind took things. Yeah, it's like something happened, but I don't advocate the use of them. They're portals that have no protection control. And I feel your gift is in communicating what others find difficult. You're not afraid to go to those communication areas where others would get stuck. There you go. Can you understand the political connection with you? I've got a family political connection, but this is... No. Then I feel it's... I want to go... I feel you're intuitively good at what you do. You're also capable of putting that into words. And it served you well. That's okay. Forget the uncle for now. Look at yourself, because this is yourself. I feel whatever it is you do, Freak Show, it's based on communication. It comes naturally to you in a way that others would struggle with. You're able to put it into practical terms and people seek out your advice. And you've been awesome in my chat, so I'm going to draw you VIP cards now. Okay. It makes more sense. There you go. I feel like you're really successful. Yeah, very successful. I feel like you may have been cut off from family and that sparked this desire in you to achieve. No, thank you for your energy, Freak Show. I really feel like you've succeeded where others couldn't possibly succeed. Yeah. You've been inspired by people's doubt of you. In a good way. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that'd push anyone. My bestie in heaven was disowned. So I was there when it happened, where he was disowned by his parents. A horrible thing for him to go through. But it inspired him to push through. And I feel like you have turned it into something enviable. And I want to say you've got a natural knack for it. Okay. And I do feel like it has something to do with coding. I'm glad you used it as a positive, Freak Show. I'm so happy for you. It still hurts. It's still going to hurt. No one can get rid of the hurt. But turning it into a positive is awesome. Can you understand coding? And trust me, the way I see coding is like binary coding. I don't see it like it happens now. You don't code or program. I'm seeing like binary coding, which is zeros and ones. I'm not going to change what I see. I see that. It may be that... Okay. You're a very linear thinker. Ah. Three of Swords. Okay. I want to say you've been woken up at night by heartbreak. And it's recent heartbreak. It's not the old family heartbreak. You think in terms of ones and zeros. Perfect. My guides are getting the info across to me. Just in different ways. Seriously. I'm that old that coding was... No. Don't worry. We didn't have computers. We used to longhand code. And then it went to binary coding, which was zeros and ones. And now we're going backwards a bit. It's more longhand coding. Because it's intuitive sense. But... that is how you cheat the system, by not sleeping. Please sleep. Recognize that they are nightmares, and that's all they are, is nightmares. But you do need sleep. Peak performance. Well, anyway, Einstein only ever slept 4 hours a night. But at least Einstein slept those 4 hours a night. And I feel you're comparable to Einstein for some reason. I get high up. Well, try and equal Einstein. Because lack of sleep can lead to lack of motor function, brain capacity. And it needs to be at least 4 hours. The doctors recommend 8, but sometimes when you sleep 8, you want to sleep 12. So, yes, Einstein, and I believe it was Turing, only slept 4 hours a night. Yeah. Just remind yourself it is only nightmares. You do need sleep. It is only nightmares. I feel like there's pressure going on and has been for the last 6 to 8 months in work sphere, and that pressure has become a bit of a burden. You're quite capable, quite willing to take on that burden, but the pressure was put on you by someone that has no clue. I feel a higher up, like board of management person, has put pressure on you that has no clue how the job is done. So, Freak Show, hopefully that resonates. But I do get something quite special in your character. I think you're trying to hide it from me, to tell you the truth, but oh, you're welcome, Freak Show, and thank you so much for being such an awesome chatter. You've been supportive, you've been encouraging, you've been amazing. And I do hope you get sleep. Yeah, but sometimes it's okay to gripe, as long as we learn not to unpack there. But I do get you succeeding really well. Okay. Now, go and get some sleep, Freak Show. I know average viewers, etc., boost my stream, but you need sleep. And hopefully a lot earlier than this, I will be doing a meditation in 2 days' time, but a few hours earlier. And I will leave it on for permanency. I will be meditating in a different room, believe it or not. But sweet dreams. I will wish for you sweet dreams. Oh, thank you, Freak Show. Mwah. You're awesome. You're encouraging. You're supportive to all my chatters, all my followers. I love that. That's why I draw the extra cards. Perfectly imperfect. Welcome back to my stream. Okay. Okay. Mark, welcome in. Mark's been subbing since I first started streaming. All those months ago. Oh, thank you. I hope my will get it done. I know it will. So go and have some sleep, Freak Show. Go and get some sleep. Okay, perfectly imperfect. Hope you're still around, still with us, still in the chat. Yes, perfectly imperfect soul. I'm just going to put the list out, Mark, so I can see where you fall in it, because, yes. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Well, hopefully you go to sleep with my voice, but seriously, an Aussie accent, it's like a hickory drawl. I don't know how else to put it, Freak Show, but hopefully it does send you to sleep with perfect dreams. Perfectly imperfect. You're up next. And you were there 2 seconds ago. And remember, peoples, if you get thrown to an ad, type in ad. Twitch have changed their algorithm and I haven't kept up with it. Now, I do have Mark to advance in the queue. Subs get advanced in the queue, so... Okay. Now, Perfectly Imperfect is still in the chat. That I saw. Yeah, Perfectly Imperfect is still in the chat. So, Mark, if you wanted to jump in here, I'm going to change decks because... Peach Pinku, hello. I know you're there. Okay. I do need to change decks because Perfectly Imperfect hasn't popped up. Okay. I want this one. Things are going better for you, Mark, is what I'm picking up. I'm glad. But it's hard work is what I want to say. They're going better for you, but it's hard work. If you can understand that, Mark, just let me know. Yes, true. Okay. I want to say you know why it's hard work. And you're not minding it at the moment. And I'm seeing a store frontage here. I don't know. Yeah, you don't mind. I'm seeing a store frontage here. I'm not sure if someone's entering into retail with the store frontage. Either retail or... I'm losing my words. See, I work too long, I lose my words. Hospitality. Retail or hospitality. Because I see store frontage. And I feel like it's a bit of a thrift. Your partner works in retail. Can you understand a bargain centre? Switching stores. Okay. I'm getting like a bargain centre. Like a thrift store, only with bargains. Bargain retail. Okay. I know I've said Google before, but can you understand Google? Google? As in the search engine Google? I'm seeing the colours. Yes. Oh, there you go. There you go, Mark. You can have that one. I just saw the Google colours come up and it's like, oh, for goodness sakes, Karen. But I feel like there might be, yeah, come on. I feel your person may have started out on the help desk. You or your person started out on the help desk. I'm going to see what the cards tell me. Okay. You're more concerned with the relationship than you are with work, is what I just got given by my guide. Because it's like walking around on eggshells at the moment. Oh, best of luck, FT Kaylin. I'll be watching out for you. Okay, full energy. Full energy. High Priestess. Oh, this is... I feel like there's a what you wished for, Mark. Yeah. I want to say there's... Because there's 3 major arcana, all in order, by the way, 0 to 1. Okay? I know, Tarot Mucha, the cards are gorgeous. But there's the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Magician. So the first 3 cards of the tarot. Zach, thank you for the raid. Hope your stream was awesome. Sorry I haven't got back to you in whispers. I've just been overrun. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. And Mark, I'm picking up that there's actually been a loss. And I want to say 6 months ago. Anxious AP, welcome in. Oh, thank you, Zach. Okay. Now, Mark, I'm picking up that there's been a loss in the family. There's been arguments over what I see to be as family heirlooms, or I want to say this is like a dad feeling, because it's like losing dad's tools. Can you understand that, Mark? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that there's a loss in the family. But it's brought out the best and worst in people. And I think I said that really early in the stream, that it brings out the best and the worst in people, in family members in particular. I do feel like there is an argument over what I see to be Dad's tools. Okay, you can understand that your brother's the worst. Can you understand it being an argument over Dad's tools? Oh, there we go. Lucky it's not tub thumping. But okay. I feel it is an argument. If it's not Dad's, it's Mum's. And it, in some ways, yes. It's like that old school, can't get any more stuff that is amazing. Miso Patty, hey, welcome in. It's been ages. It's great to see you too. And I want to say this has put a little bit of a burden on yourself. If you can understand that, Mark, it's put a burden on yourself. Yeah, it's like, I don't know whether you're eldest or not, but it's sort of like all the dark stuff has fallen on your lap for some reason, or fallen in your hands, and you're expected to make decisions on it, and it's like, it's not that easy. But I want to say, in a weird way, it's pushed you and your person to a greater understanding. Ah, there you go. I feel it has pushed you and your person to a greater understanding of each other's situation. And I want to say, give it time. I feel there's pressure to sell off things. And you're like, no, wait, we need to go through it and work out what we should sell and what we should give away to Goodwill. That's where I got the Goodwill from before. Okay. Because I feel like there is valuables, but there's also a collection of like National Geographic. Like I'm seeing massive walls filled with the same. All makes sense. I want to say this is really new, Mark. I'm not picking up that it's months and months old. I'm not connecting with a specific spirit. I know they're here. Keep being the communicator, and I want to say there's a box brownie camera in A1 condition. I do feel like there's boxes and boxes and boxes of material, like fabric, to go through. And I feel the box brownie is actually in one of those. So you're right to slow everyone else down and not do the tossing out. There you go. Box brownie, it's a camera. It's a really old camera, Zach. It's my first camera. Well, my dad gave it, my grandfather gave it to my dad, and my dad gave it to me. So what's that, 40s? It's a 40s camera. And it was used right up until the 70s as well. Seriously, technology did not change. You bought something like a camera, it would last you 20, 30 years. Technology now moves so fast that you've got to update your phone every 18 months. So, yes, a boxed brownie is actually very valuable. And I feel it's in there. There's boxes of fabric. Don't ask me why I'm picking that up, Mark. I have no idea. But you and your person have come to a better understanding moving forward. And with the Fool and the Magician together in the middle, I would say now's your time to lay everything out. Yeah. Now's your time to lay all of your expectations out. Even though emotionally for you it might be raw because of your loss. But even if it means writing down that your person gets everything, I feel you've become aware of how important that is to prevent the arguments. But as far as your family goes, ghost them if you have to. What's the oh my God bit? You've already started the process with your person, haven't you? Including the business. Okay. Write it down. You've seen how important it is now to have things written down. Because I feel like there's it's not ruby, but it's a reddish pink stone ring that there's arguments over. With your loss, there's a reddish pink stoned ring that there's arguments over. So if you've just had this conversation, make sure it does happen. You were supposed to get your grandma's jewellery, but you didn't. And I feel like the reddish pink stone was the important one. Mark, I really do feel that. So, yeah, it was the important one. It had a great setting. Yeah, it had a great setting. Just know that I wouldn't know about this unless someone was passing it to me. I'm not saying I'm channeling anyone because I haven't got close enough to the person in spirit yet. So hopefully it resonated for you, Mark, but I do feel your closeness with your person is being built on what you're going through. It's the silver lining to what you're going through. So please write it down. If you want your person to get everything, including the business, write it down. Write it down. Oh, you're welcome. Mwah. Thank you, Mark. Okie dokie. Oh, now I need a bit of a coffee after that one. It's perfectly imperfect back. No. Okay, I'm just going to put up the list for a minute. I'm going to drink a coffee. Seriously, I'm starting to set records each week. 7 hours, 43 minutes, with 43 minutes of that being me eating my dinner. Okay, I'll give perfectly imperfect. Yeah, it's a long stream. You know it, dude. You know it. It's a long stream. Even in my terms, it's a long stream, and I've done 6 hours quite frequently. So now perfectly imperfect is still there in the chat by the looks. No. Yep, perfectly imperfect. If you're still there. Yeah, you know it. It's a long stream. But I did say that I would get through the queue, and then the queue kept growing. It was like my Tai Chi movements at the start were like chill, and now I'm into really rapid, let's get this going to keep my energy up. So, yeah, perfectly imperfect hasn't responded. So it looks like Peach Penku, you're up next. And I hope I got the name right. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Peach Penku. I need my traditionals here. Okay, let's see, Peach. Can you understand what a baseball diamond is? I can try. I can do my best, Peach Penku. Can you understand what a baseball diamond is? Just a yes or a no. Okay. Can you understand Georgia? The area of Georgia. No. Okay. That's okay. You're still there, Serenity of Wind. Yeah, Georgia in the US. I do believe it's a town in Florida. I do believe there's a Georgia elsewhere. Okay, only if it means something personal to you though, Peach Penku. Only if it means something, because I know it can be a name. I heard it, so I have to give it. Oh, Georgia's a country as well. Georgia is a county as well as a state. Okay, I thought it was Florida. There you go. Oh, you love aquariums. Okay, I can start off with that. I feel like there's a test you have to go through or an interview you have to go through. It's like being bombarded with questions. If you can relate to that as being in your week, I'll continue with the read. I feel like you're going to get a shock. You've wished for something and it's come about. The only test you can think of is love. Aren't we all tested by love? Seriously, aren't our morals constantly tested by love? Okay. And I can accept that it's love if you're getting married, but other than that, if you're getting married this week, I'll accept that. Other than that, no, I can't accept it. I get more official than just being tested by love. Okay, no then. That's okay. Can you understand having a quilt? A special quilt that was handed down in family? I know I said Georgia before, and I do believe there is a Georgia in Canada. I'm just trying to remember now. But if you love aquariums and it's the biggest in the world, then... Okay, let's see. Okay, whoops, the daisies. I don't take cards that flip out. I just take it that I can't shuffle. Well, I can shuffle, but very poorly. You don't know if there's a Georgia in Canada. Just keep it in mind, and in your quiet times it may come to you. I'm picking up that there's questions that are going to be asked this week. That's what I'm picking up. You can come back and let me know. And yes, I believe in love. There you go. First card out is the Nine of Cups. I feel like there was past heartache, or you're going to break somebody's heart. Yeah, that makes more sense. You've had sleepless nights. Can you understand having sleepless nights over what to say? Six months ago, okay. I want to say there's a desire to focus on money now. And I want to say that's the wrong desire when it comes to humanity. I know there's no right and wrong theoretically, but if we focus on money, we're focusing on what someone already has now. We're not focusing on the qualities that got them there. Okay? I feel like you will have a realization of focusing on the qualities that you want in a person rather than they must be employed, have housing. You know the lists people make? I feel like you've still got the list and you're reflecting through the list. You're being more specific, but in being more specific, you're actually looking at what a person has now, which may take you a long time or end up with you having somebody 90 plus. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm closer to it than what you can imagine. But it's wishing for, and it's invaded your dreams. Look at the qualities that got people to a certain emotional level, got people to a certain financial level, got people to a certain community level, and wish for those qualities. Like, quite often people don't think of stability and reliability as being related to finance, where it's so related to finance it's not funny. And hardworking, ethical, yeah, the qualities you want in someone. Not necessarily that you should gain them as well. If you wish to gain them, gain them. Karen's nearly 8-hour eyes aren't reading that one, but welcome in and thank you for the follow. Yeah, the qualities you desire of somebody. If you want them for yourself, yes, develop them. But if you want them in a partner, if you want financial stability in a partner, look at what it takes to get financially stable and wish for those qualities. But I do see you focusing on work. And you're saving, and you're also looking at, I don't know whether spell casting has come into it for you, Peach Penku. I believe it has. Yeah. I believe spell casting has come into it for you. And I'm glad you're bettering yourself. We can only compete with the person we were yesterday. It's creating a spell. It's usually associated with witchcraft or magic. It usually involves a scent, a little jar that you put around your neck that's got scent, that's got herbs. If you knew what it was, yeah, if you were doing it, you would know what it is. But you know that there's someone just around the corner. You do. There you go. You know there's someone just around the corner. Try not to be too tight with your money. I feel there's a potential of you. There you go. You guys try and trip me up, and then I get it. What shocks you? Try not to be too tight with your money. I see you trying to save, but at the same time, I feel there's an importance to actually give. And when I say give, it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It can be time. You're listening up now. There you go. Peach Penku, I feel like your week is going to be devoted on progressing this new connection. Yeah, but we still have to live in the future. We do. It's like, am I the only one that lays out my clothes for tomorrow? Am I the only one that does that? Interesting to know, but there you go. I do lay out my clothes for tomorrow. Yeah, and it's why you're saving up. That's a good way to approach the future. But I do believe your next week is going to be focused on developing and exploring the new relationship connection. I feel there's a long way to go. I feel it may have only started in the last 24 hours. But I feel stability with this relationship. And Peach Penku, hopefully that resonates. And Pink Amena, you're up next. 2 weeks ago is when there you go. I see your next week as devoting your time on that. A general reading. Okay. I actually do tune into your energy first and progress from there. And then I'll read the tarot and see what comes up. General home life focus. Okay. Although something's telling me it's not really home life. It's not really home life. Okay, Pinkamena. If you can understand traditional values, and remember, peoples, no one gets hated in my chat, even if you are desiring traditional values. You don't have to be weird to go to appreciate somebody that wants traditional. Rodev, thank you for the hydrate. Yes, my coffee's a bit cold, but I'm loving it. I need another one. After that first bit, I now need more. Pinkamena, can you understand hoping for traditional? And I get wishing to stay at home when I get traditional. Just a yes or a no. It lets me know which side of my head I need to listen to. Just ask a few questions. Okay. Yep. I feel like it's urban lifestyle you're seeking, and I'm being drawn to New Jersey. And look, I'm in Australia and it is Australian Twitch time, so I'm running the risk of, if you can understand New Jersey, just let me know. You can understand New Jersey, okay. Because I'm getting a family feel and a family connection around the area. Okay. I want to say you've battled through a lot to get the stability. I feel that there's someone within the home that has caused disruption. And you're not quite sure how to handle it, but lean on your person. I feel you will handle it. Lean on your person, but I feel you will handle it. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's someone young getting married and thinking it's all happily ever after. And I want to say you're against it. So Pinkamena, if you can understand that, being against somebody's nuptials, it's okay. We all have our different approaches. Okay, then I want to go back to the disruption in the household. There's two ways I can always read two combos of cards. So there you go, Serenity of Wind. You are next. And then I need to read for Rodav, actually, because Rodav left the queue a little earlier. And I've already read for Mark, so... Now, Pinkamena, if you can understand someone disrupting the household or home life. There's a wish for more here. I can't change the wish for more, but you moved with your friend back in with your mother and grandmother. Okay. I want to say mother rather than grandmother is disruptive. You've struggled financially. Don't we all? And the cost of living, it's skyrocketing. It's not just going up here and there. It's going up. That's okay, Rodev. Oh, I know you went in the queue. You were earlier. I feel grandmother is supportive, and it's like mother and grandmother you're in between them. There's a desire for something more, but Jinx Kaio, welcome in for the first time. Queue's unfortunately closed. And the wishing for something more. I want to say stay in the grateful. Oh, I'm doing okay, Jinxie. Thank you. NFT Kaylin, thank you for the hydrate. Coffee. More coffee. Yay. Jinxie Kaio, thank you for the follow. Oh, you only get readings from Strange Moon Lilith. That's fine. I shout out Strange Moon Lilith all the time. And I'll have to refund you the stretch. Oh, thank you, FT Kaylin. And Jinxie, no worries. Brittany was actually in my chat early. What am I now? Just over 8 hours. Brittany was in my chat about 8 hours ago. Oh, thank you, Jinxie. And FT Kaylin, I will I will refund the stretch points. Oh, that is so nice of Jinxie. Seriously. But back to Pinkamena. The wishing for something more, I would look at what you do have. You may be between your mother and grandmother, but I feel your grandmother is fire. Your mother doesn't even want to cross your grandmother. In all seriousness, it is exhausting. But I want to say, stick in the gratitude of your grandmother being the stronger. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if mother and grandmother are similar birthdays. Oh, thank you, Rodev. The queue is closed, Jinxie. I'm sorry, the queue is closed. But happy to have you join in. Okay, Taurus. Does Leo follow Taurus? Yes. No, there's Gemini in between, isn't there? Yeah. They're close. Yeah. Like, myself and my mother are opposite ends of the calendar. And that's sort of what I got. My grandmother and I were opposite ends of the calendar too. An ad. It reminds me, chatters, if you do get thrown to an ad, please type in ad. Jinxie, you're amazing. I love it when people stay and support others receiving a read, because sometimes it can be nerve-wracking receiving a read. And it's particularly when people get thrown to ads during their read. And I know Twitch have recently changed their algorithm for ads. And so I'm struggling to even keep up with that. And everyone that stays in the chat and sends good vibes, I love. And seriously, it is now my record. I've done a 7-hour stream before. I'm now on an 8-hour stream. So I'm doing a record one here. But yay for me. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I do have to take 43 minutes off because I had my dinner. Both have birthdays in August. Oh, that's what I could have been picked up. That's what I could have picked up. But no, your grandmother is the one that's strong. Sit in the gratitude of your grandmother being the strong protector that she is. And I feel that will lead to more prosperity. And also the gratitude that this is available to you. I know when you're struggling with people's judgment, particularly mother's judgment, it's really hard. Okay. I see you and your person tying the knot, nuptials. And that's dependent on your home. And I feel mother is asking why that hasn't already happened. Okay, uptime. That is, you want to know how long you've been following Rodav. You've been following since January this year. There you go. And yeah, if you wanted to know how long the stream was, it's 8 hours, 10 minutes and 42 seconds. There you go. But Pink Amena. Your family doesn't have to be supportive of that, but I feel the two of you are going to make it official. Oh, the Luna Walker. No worries. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is. And thank you for your kind words. Pink Amena, I feel like you and your person are supportive of that community. And yeah, I feel the circumstances are going to change. It may take a while. Be grateful that you have your grandmother on your side. Be grateful. The more gratitude you put out, the more attitude you're allowed to express, and the more you will attract. So, Pinkamena, keep going on that philosophy, because I do see nuptials. And I'm so grateful that the world is now recognising, or most of the world is now recognising, that nuptials can happen in the LGBTQIA+. Sorry, I have to throw myself in A+. I'm an ally. So, is the A now an official thing on the end of it? You'd be able to tell me, Pinkamena. Is the A now an official thing on the end of it? LGBTQI. Not actually 100% sure. Okay, I'm going to have to investigate that, because the Karen meme could come out. It should be. Some people use it, others don't. There you go. I think it's a mouthful anyway, so I am an ally. Yeah, New Jersey. I wouldn't have got it if it wasn't a good idea, Pinkamena. New Jersey is a good idea. I saw, yeah, looking for better. You're welcome, and thank you so much for being part of my stream. You've been amazing. Okay, Serenity of Wind. Okay. Where are they? Seriously, some of my cards go missing. I swear they do. Oh, Rodav, thank you for the little glittery, hearty things. I love them. Okay, now Serenity of Wind, the deck that my guides want me to use, I've misplaced somehow. Don't ask me how I've managed to do it, but I do crazy things from time to time. Crazy thing. I had it out seconds ago, believe it or not. Seconds ago. Oh, where are you? Okay. Seriously, it was the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Found it. I can be a bit of a nut job this late at night. Losing things. Okay. I feel an emotional upheaval with you at the moment. Like, things have become a bit overwhelming. If you can understand that Serenity of Wind, just let me know. In a way. No, I get emotionally draining. I'm exhausted. And you haven't told anyone. I feel like you've been doing this all on your own. And it's an uphill battle. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn over the cards for you now, Serenity of Wind. I want to say things may feel like they're collapsing, but you've got a firm foundation use your ideas. I feel your crown chakra has had a bit of a beating, like being a bit overwhelmed with information. You haven't thought about beginning anything love-wise, but you would like it to begin. Now, if this involves someone within your love circle doing damage to your crown chakra by overwhelming you. Now, crown chakra is the top, and I feel like you've been overwhelmed with information. You're still sitting in heartache and loss, even though there's a love begins here. There's heartache. Yeah, I still get the firm foundation lean on it. What's like all the time? Yeah, it's overload of information is what I'm picking up. Or overload of how-tos or advice. But I do get a firm foundation. I get some obstacles and challenges, but nothing like I do in terms of the rejoicing and the love begins. And I feel like the love begins is part of loving yourself. Because I do feel like what has changed your life may be someone that should have been there to protect you, and instead they harmed you. Serenity of wind, if you can understand that, just let me know. Someone who should have been a protector harmed you. Yeah. There's going to be a time that you're going to free yourself. You will start loving yourself, and as a result, your love chakra, and there is a love chakra, I won't say what it's called here. It's called the sacral chakra. Yeah, there you go. Investigate as to what it means for you. Everybody's got access to Google now. So delve into the sacral chakra, but start loving yourself. I feel that firm foundation, that upbringing is rock solid. It's like nothing's going to slip from it. I see a return to natural. I feel there may have been a skin allergy, something along those lines. I see a return to natural. And please rejoice in you. Phoenix Rose, welcome in. I've had to close the queue. Sorry, I've been streaming 8 hours. 8 hours. Serenity of wind. Just know that there are going to be obstacles there, but you can handle them. Yeah, it's pretty much my record, Phoenix Rose. Pretty much my record. Serenity of wind, I wish I could offer more. But can you relate to someone having a bad hair dye experience where hair fell out? Oh, thank you, Phoenix Rose. yeah, I'm getting there's a return to natural because of that experience. And believe me, there is natural hair dye products. So, yes, a return to natural is good. I feel like you're on the correct path. Just remember, having heartache and loss with you on your journey does not mean it has to invade you. It can walk beside you as a reminder not to go there again. As long as you don't let it absorb you're more in basic. There you go. I feel like minimalistic too. But understand that some emotions can walk beside you. As long as they don't invade your psyche, they can walk beside you. And I feel like that's the relationship you need with heartache and loss. It's like you've tried to get rid of it. You've tried to overcome it. Nothing's worked. Accept that it can walk beside you. It's part of who you are. It's unfortunate, but it is part of who you are. And I do see rejoicing from that foundation and from that firm foundation. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if the 25th of this month actually means something to you. The 24th, 25th of this month. It doesn't. Okay? Then there's going to have to be a feedback because it hasn't happened yet. 24th, 25th. What in Australia would be the 24th? What most places overseas would be the 25th? Thank you for your ongoing support, Serenity of Wind. It means the world to me. Mwah. Okay, let's see. And I've already done Mark's reading. You're welcome, Serenity of Wind. Just know you will overcome it. You will overcome your obstacles. And the queue is empty. Am I allowed to celebrate, guys? Even, hello, Shoopers. Yes, I gathered you'd fallen asleep. Peach Penku, thank you. The queue is empty. I've closed the queue. I've been streaming for 8 hours, 25 minutes. I do have to take 43 minutes off that. Thank you for the hydrate, Shoopers. Coffee. Oh, mwah. Pinamena. Oh, thank you for your support, guys. Oh, seriously, it touches my heart nerve whenever I get this support. It's awesome. And Rodav, thank you. I know you only let Breenie read for you, but thank you for hanging out in my queue. Mwah. And I really do need to shut down. It's 11 p.m. here. I've been going since 2:30, I believe. So it was actually earlier than that because my streams don't start just when I go live. Yes. So thank you for helping me set a mega record. Quino, welcome in. You've just joined as I've set my mega record for my longest stream, 8 hours 26 minutes. Yeah, the queue's closed. 8 hours 26 minutes. Official stream time. I did start at 1:30 actually, and it is now 11 p.m. So have I got baggies under my eyes? I'm glad you can't see the full screen of me because I would have. But thank you all for your support. You've touched my heart. Mwah. And thank you. I couldn't do this without your energy. Remember that? You're just as much part of my stream as me hitting the go live button. So thank you. Mwah. And thank you for your good night wishes. I'll have sweet dreams after I do my evening prayers, which you're all in, by the way. So I'll do my evening prosperity prayers. You're all in it. And thank you. Bye for now.